All right, don't go anywhere. When we come back, we are going to have more information with Catherine. She's talking to the kids, and they're going to get fit and stay safe.
Welcome back, everyone. We are talking helping Valley kids get fit and stay safe. Derek Hofrichter is the owner and chief instructor of EVKM Self-Defense and Fitness, and he's has some kids with him. Yeah. We'll get to the kids in just a moment, but you are a Krav Maga studio. What is Krav Maga?
Krav Maga is an Israeli self-defense system, but it's what's great about it is just a simple and easy to learn way to stay safe and to stay fit.
Okay, so you decided to launch this new program. It's called Young Warriors. What made you decide to launch something specifically for kids?
It was multiple reasons. The first was we had been teaching adults, and for the adults in there, they really wanted this for the kids that they had. So they kept asking us, like, we love this, can we put our kids into it? When are you going to offer it to kids? The other reason was when we look at the news and we see you know, all the bullying that's taken place and different instances of violence towards kids, we knew that we had something that could help.
Something that could empower them, not just, you know, emotionally, but physically as well. How young are the kids in the program?
We start them as young as age 4, and then up into their teenage years. We have classes for teens only, and then at some point around then they can transition into the adult class.
Well, and so this, like I said, it's not just about the physical, but it's also about the emotional empowerment, and really they learn some self-esteem, they gain, you know, a real stronger sense of purpose, don't you think?
Absolutely, and all the studies that you can look at about bullying, it tends to stem from a lack of confidence, and one of the best ways to prevent bullying is to empower the kids through their self-esteem, through giving them exercises, through the fitness, to where they're feeling good about themselves, and they're going to have that confidence to address those situations.
Well, so you mentioned the fitness component, because that's very important to get our kids moving and staying active. How long does it take before they're very comfortable in doing some of the moves like we're seeing?
You know, kids are very adaptable, and so they may be reluctant about doing something like this, but honestly, at the end of their first class, you can already start to see the change. And then, you know, after a few classes and even months and years, there's just a dramatic change that we see happen with these kids. All right,
so we're going to demonstrate a couple of the moves and the skills that these kids are able to do in this class that maybe you at home could do with your kids. So if you would walk us through that, Derek.
Yeah, right now they're just working some basic punch defenses, which works on hand-eye coordination, works on reaction time. Pauline, can we transition to a bear hug defense or some choke defenses? So now one of the emphasis is on the safety, and so working something like a grab, which is a very common way that a bully might grab someone if we're talking about their own age level, or even if we get into like stranger danger and abductions or things like that, knowing how to handle being grabbed and trying to escape from those grabs.
How much of the conversation do you include in your classes about those different scenarios and how to handle it, not just physically?
We keep everything age appropriate for the kids, but you can have an honest conversation with the kids about danger, about their gut instinct. We want them to know that you know, there's this feeling that they can get when something is not right, and that it's okay to act on that feeling, to talk to an adult that they trust, to use their verbal skills to tell people no if they need to. And so you know, maybe at age 4 we're more focusing on a different side of it, and when they're teens. Well, I was going to ask you that. Is it a little more challenging when they're that young, 4 years old, to talk to them about these situations without scaring them? Yes.
Process.
With the younger ones at age 4, you know, we need to be very careful about how we do frame it, and at that age we're teaching them the fundamentals and the basics, and so that when they're a little bit older, they have those basics, and then they can start to get into more serious subject matter.
So how does one sign up their child for this? What's the process? How many classes do they need per week, and how long are the classes?
We do about 5 days worth of classes each week. They can go to our website, evkmselfdefense.com, or they can give us a call. We'll do an evaluation for your kid. We'll spend about 15 minutes with an instructor, and we'll see the appropriate class to put them into.
Okay, and even as young as 4, as we mentioned, all the way up to your teen years. And then if these kids, you know, decide that they want to stay with it, obviously they can work their way into the adult program.
Yes.
This is great. Thank you, kids. You guys are awesome.
Okay.
Some of them are on spring break already. Some of them got to miss school this morning to be on TV. You're pretty jazzed about that, right? All right. For more information, again, it's EVKMselfdefense.com. Thank you, Derek. When we come back, we're going to be talking about what you should wear, what is appropriate for a job interview. Stay right there.